Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Psyche Libertina, and today we are going to check predictions for you for the month of October. So if you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. Please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're new to pick a pile, then basically we have your three piles for you to choose from. Could be the design, the color, whichever you think resonates with you. Feel free to pause the video if you like to check. So for pile number one, we have here Deviant Moon Tarot. Pile number two, Synesthesia Tarot. And pile number three, Linestrider. So again, as I've mentioned, pause the video if you like, and then once you've chosen, head over down to timestamps to see the clickable link of your file, and I will see you there. Hey there, pile number one. If you've chosen our Deviant Moon Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So general disclaimer, this is general tarot readings. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. So for first cards that we're gonna draw, we're going to get some astrology cards for you. Sorry about that. It's been moving. Ayan. Sige. So you have here Pisces. Underneath you have Neptune. Okay. So this is more of like something that you need to reflect on internally, something that is very focused on the self. Oh, sorry. I had to pick it up and then naiwan yung sun. All right, so let's draw your cards first, and then let's get some tea leaves for you. Sorry about the noise. Okay, so you have your bowl, plenty of material things. Okay. Yung nag-flip pa. So let's take this one. Ayan. Lightning. And may nag-flip ulit. So, para sa inyo talaga to. So, you have your lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Sorry, nag-move. Okay, and then one more. You have your dog. Protection from a powerful friend. Okay. So, how is October going to be for you? Let's draw your card first, pero mukhang meron na akong inclination dito. This has something to do with changes in your heart, changes in your relationships, changes in your financial situation. It could be na you weren't really in a good place nitong mga nakaraan. Siguro marami ka mga naging challenges both with people and relationships. So, let's just draw your cards first. So, you have here the Nine of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Okay. So you have here the Five of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. I think we have one more. And then you have the Nine of Wands. Okay. Back of the deck, you have the King of Wands. All right. So, pile number one. I think na parang right now, like I mentioned earlier, dito pa lang sa Oracle cards ninyo, your situation this October will be better in the sense that you'll be moving from a less emotional state into something that's more stable. I think one of the things na naging problema mo nitong mga past month is, it could be, and and this is a very particular message that I'm just getting, it could be na meron kang kaibigan, probably niloko ka sa pera, probably pinahama ka sa trabaho, probably nagkaroon kayo ng, kumaga, hindi pagkakaunawaan. And that's something na nag-impact sa'yo both from an emotional standpoint and siguro on a financial standpoint. There is a lot of miscommunication that happened. There is a lot of withdrawal that happened. And for you, I think with Pisces being here, Pisces is a very, kumaga parang, it's the card of duality. It's having mixed emotions about certain things. And the fact that you have here Pisces and then you have here Neptune, which Neptune talks about, you know, looking internal, looking into yourself, parang doing some self-reflection. I think na nandun ka sa stage na yun right now. I always tell my readers na whenever they see a card that's underneath, this is your active energy. So with Neptune being here and then the King of Wands being here, as you're underneath or active energies right now, I think na nandun ka na medyo, nag-withdraw ka nasaktan ka, niloko ka, pinahama ka, so hindi siya maganda. And this could have given you a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of issues, a lot of things na parang medyo, parang it's sort of like, dito kasi sa image na to, nakikita ko na parang sort of like some again with lightning. Well, kulog siya, pero you have here lightning, and I'll get into that in a moment. So this is a point where you felt like you were stabbed in the back. And it's a very particular message, especially with the Page of Cups here in reverse. It could be na parang this is someone new, pinagkatiwalaan mo, and then bigla kang pinabayaan. Yon. Now, with lightning here, control your anger or you will be sorry. And as I was talking about your Nine of Swords, biglang kumulog. So, I think na parang right now, this is a clear advice na kung ano man yung nangyari before, wag mo na siyang, kumbaga, don't let it consume you. Pabayaan mo na siya. Hayaan mo na lang, let karma do the rest, kumbaga. With the Page of Pentacles here, the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Ito yung literal na just when you think everything is hopeless or everything is broken, new opportunities and new things come to life. With the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles here, encircling etong Five of Cups mo in reverse, this is a clear indication na yung mga nangyari sa'yo, both on a financial standpoint, from your work, lahat ng taong nang betray at nagpahamak sa'yo, although I think that this is just one person who you trusted, everything will be reversed. With the Five of Cups here, the Five of Cups talks about, noticing the sad things or noticing certain things while ignoring other things. It could be about parang withdrawal, and as you can see on this image, let me just flip that. Diba? Parang naririndi siya. Parang ayaw niyang pakinggan. Kahit pinagsasabihan. And at one point, siguro, or I think for most of you, there could have been an instance na meron kang mga narinig na, sinabi ko naman sa'yo eh. I told you so. Huwag mo siyang pagkatiwalaan, huwag mo gawin to, blah, blah, blah. Maraming whatever dito sa taong to. So, I think na, again, and tumunog yung phone. So, it's a clear indication na tama yun. And with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles here, this is just saying na parang you will rise again from this hardship. You will repair whatever it is that you lost. Again, with this parang wrench here. Diba yung wrench, ano nga ba yung sinasabi? It's an enabler na parang it lets you do certain things with your tools na parang, lets you or helps you tighten or loosen it or adjust it as you deem fit. So I think that right now the universe will align with whatever is best for you to resolve itong situation na to. Like I said, this is very inclined on yung naging parang kumbaga pang, I don't want to say the word, pero pang tatraidor sa'yo, quote unquote. This is something na mare-resolve nang hindi mo man lang, kumbaga parang mabibigla ka na paano siya nangyari. Especially with the Nine of Wands being here, just when you thought that all is lost, na parang, okay, siguro kung nalugi ka sa negosyo, niloko ka sa pera, probably at a certain point, nahirapan ka talaga. Pero lahat nung nawala sa'yo will come back netong coming August. Let's say nawalan ka ng pera, you lost your job, or na-stress ka because of this person. If anything, magugulat ka lang na there could be something coming for you na bagong trabaho, bagong opportunity in life. So I think na parang let's just try and see how you will be able to navigate, or would you be receiving any signs this October? Again, yung pag-change ng situation na ganito, it doesn't really happen overnight. Pero for you kasi in particular, especially with the Ace of Pentacles here na Dragon, this could be around October or November for some reason. I know we're reading for October, but I think that the changes will start this October. So, Spirit, what changes ba? Anong blessing tong inaasahan ni pile number 1 that will resolve their issue? Nitong nakaraan. Okay. So, you have here the King of Pentacles. Wow. Pera talaga siya, oh. Or could be someone. You have here your 5 of Swords. And your 4 of Cups. Okay, and I think I want to get these 2. And 3. You have here, what's this? Your 9 of Cups. Kita pa ba siya? Wait, let me move this up. You have the power of threes. Again, I don't know why I moved these three and then I got three and then I got another three. So three is the number of healing. So there is really, well, you can't see that. Pero sige, I'll just move it up na lang later. Or let's read this later. So, so you have here your King of Pentacles, your Five of Swords, and your Four of Cups. So like I said, yung nanlaglag sa'yo, who spoke behind your back, I think that there is someone who will find the truth, who will help you. If this is like your boss, your dad, a very, very strong masculine figure, someone will help you correct the things or correct yung kung ano man yung mga lies, kung ano man yung mga panlolokong nangyari. There is someone who will help you. There is and apart from that, yung blessing ng financial will automatically just come. Hindi mo kumbaga ito kasi yung tipong blessing na parang biglaan lang. It could be that for most of you baka manalo ka ng raffle, or it could be na you're expecting some money na hindi mo siya makuha before, tapos bigla na lang siyang na-release. It's that type of stable financial support and stable support in general na makukuha mo regarding this situation. Very particular yung message for you, pile number 1, kasi this talks of a person involved apart from yourself. It's not just a situation kuno. Meron siyang tao na naging dahilan kung bakit nagkagulo-gulo yung sitwasyon mong ganito. Now, like I said, ano pa ba yung mga signs na makukuha mo? And then I got these 3 cards. So you have here your 9 of Cups, which talks of a wish fulfillment. For some reason, I see here na parang it's parang Aladdin, like genie. And the 9 of Cups talks about self-fulfillment, talks about emotional fulfillment, talks about completion of your heart. And then you have here the Ace of Swords. So again, like I said earlier, there is someone, or there could be a very, very stable or a very strong instance na malalaman kung ano yung nangyari, kung anong kasinungalingan, kung anong panloloko. Basically, malilinis yung pangalan mo nang hindi ikaw yung nag-e-explain. And again, the King of Swords. Wow. So, you have here the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, which are basically the two suits describe yung two of the things na nagkaroon ka ng problema. Like I said, could be na parang there's someone who gossiped about you, someone who lied to you, someone na binitray ka, which cost you some financial or work turmoil. And right now, yung sign na makikita mo is actually there will be someone who will help you. And then automatically na malilinis yung pangalan mo nang hindi mo nalalaman. This is something that will resolve yung issues mo, self-doubt mo. Kasi for some reason, or at least yung naging impact nung taong to is, alam mo yung parang nagulo yung patas ng buhay mo, so to speak. Medyo pangit siyang pakinggan, and I'm very, very sorry. Pero yun kasi talaga yung situation. It could be na you were left alone. You were left to fend for yourself. It could be na parang some friends or other people also left you at the back of what this person did kasi siguro sinabi niya na parang whatever, kung ano man yung chismis na sinasabi niya about you. And to think that you have here the Sun, and the Sun card, which is ruler of Leo, which is ruled by Leo, is actually itong month lang na to. So, clearly, nagsisimula na yung blessing for you ngayon. Hindi mo siguro siya nararamdaman, pero try to look back kung ano yung sitwasyon mo like a few months ago, kung ano ba yung sitwasyon mo nitong fairly recent past. And you'll notice na yung pagod mo, yung stress mo, parang hindi na siya ganun kalala before. You'll just try and think na, siguro nasanay ka na lang, or nasanay ka na magbawi, nasanay ka nang mag-recover, pero hindi eh. This is actually the universe conspiring to resolve or give you, kumbaga, the blessing that you deserve, and give these people who did you wrong, which I think is just one person or a couple, well, probably a couple. Pero itong mga taong to, nilalagay na sila sa patas kung ano yung dapat nilang makuha. So if you're thinking of revenge, don't do it anymore, especially with lightning being here. Kung naiisip mong gumante, pahamak, whatever, hayaan mong karma yung bumalik sa kanila. Kasi I tell you, pile number 1, mabibigla ka na lang, parang literal masasabi mo sa sarili mo, abuti nga sa'yo. Okay? So now, let's try and see kung anong advice for you. Let's try and get some advice on how you're going to navigate this situation. Kasi mahirap kasi mag-react or mahirap mag-pacify ng sarili mong emotions if you're really, really angry. Diba? So, you have here as an advice, you have here your Knight of Swords. Okay, and the Knight of Swords actually talks about, parang being too fast, being too brash. O again, tatlo na agad siya ulit. And then you have here your Six of Pentacles, which talks about reciprocity. And you have here the Magician in reverse. Underneath the deck, you have the Ten of Cups. Oh my God. You have the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. And then you have your King of Pentacles and your King of Swords. Those are very, very positive cards in the Minor Arcana. And with the Ten of Cups being here, while this is in reverse, I don't think that this is in reverse kasi it's not happening. Or it's happening yung kumbaga the opposite of it. I just think that it's in reverse right now kasi it's actively being pursued pa. Hindi pa siya nangyayari. Wala ka pa dun sa stage na totally fulfilled ka na. Especially with the card here na Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups talks about families, talks about relationships, talks about emotional fulfillment and stability. And like I said kanina, ang naging problema mo is, syempre, bukod sa niloko ka na nitong taong to, nasaktan ka din talaga. Kumbaga, meron siyang emotional implication and probably your emotional bank could have been depleted. Now, with the Knight of Swords being here, and the fact that this Knight of Swords is looking back, I think that this is just an advice na put some balance, huwag kang masyadong mainit. Kasi the Knight of Swords has a brash energy. Medyo meron siyang energy yung parang being very impulsive, masyadong mainit. So, kalma ka lang. I'm not saying na parang maging mabait ka with this person, pero ang advice kasi sa'yo dito, especially with the Six of Pentacles card, which is the card of reciprocity, this person will actually come to you when karma hits. That is a very particular energy if you can see here. And para magtuloy-tuloy yung blessing mo, probably you can try to help this person, help in a sense na, siguro, indulge them, talk to them, or whatsoever. Kasi, marami naman silang dahilan eh. But, do not let yourself be fooled again. Especially with the Five Pentacles here. The Five of Pentacles talks about financial hardship. So, kung halimbawa humingi to sa'yo ng tulong or whatsoever, sige, bigyan mo 100. Bigyan mo 100, sige, pamasahin mo. For the sake lang na magtuloy yung blessing mo. Pero, anything that has been given to you, anything that has been returned, anything na ni-replenish ulit ng universe na, o sige, babalik ko sa'yo kasi hindi mo naman deserve na mawala sa'yo, hindi mo deserve na maloko ka, hindi mo deserve na maubusan ka ng pera, hindi mo deserve to be put in that situation na hirap ka. Itago mo lang siya, and if this person, and I promise you, this person will come back again to ask for something na I think nakakalimutan na matapos mo akong lokohin talaga ba? Medyo makapal yung mukha mo, lalapit ka pa. It's fine. Indulge them. If you need to talk to them, fine. Wag mo na lang aaminin kung ano yung nararamdaman mo. Sabi mo nang tapos na yun, whatsoever. Which is why you have here the Knight of Swords looking back. Wag kang masyadong mainit, wag kang masyadong mabilis. Pabayaan mo na. And that will continue kung ano man yung minamanifest mo sa sarili mo, sa current na situation mo. It's very tricky yung situation mo ngayon, or at least what's gonna happen starting this October for you, pile number 1. Kasi tipong, and I will just say this, I think that at certain options you also have been quite unfair to other people. And siguro, I'm not saying that you deserve what happened. Definitely no one deserves being lied upon, being cheated upon, being, kumbaga, parang betrayed. Pero kasi, life is also teaching, or life also taught you a lesson. Probably, wag kang masyado magtiwala. Probably, when you give help, wag naman yung tipong dalawang kamay to the point na wala nang natira sa'yo, tapos may pinipili ka lang na pagkatiwalaan just because. Do not wear your heart under your sleeve. Maging matalino ka. And I think that for this one in particular, again, meron kasing tendency na mag-lash out. Especially why you have here lightning, and then you have here the Knight of Swords looking at lightning. Etong taong to, pag lumapit sa'yo, iti-trigger ka nito. The same way kung bakit ka na, and again, umuulan. So, iti-trigger ka nito, probably there would be an outpour of emotion, iti-trigger ka niya in the sense na parang, which was actually the reason kung bakit ka napunta sa sitwasyong to in the first place. Yung parang na-pressure ka na lang na, bakit pag ako humingi ng tulong, ganyan, di mo ako tinutulungan, blah, blah, blah. That was a particular message, pero if it resonates, let me know. But then again, yun nga yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, na with the Knight of Swords here, looking at this lightning, medyo madali ka rin kasing madala ng emotions mo. Madali ka rin magalit, may nasasabi ka rin hindi tama, so matuto ka na. If this person again asks for your help, asks for a conversation, indulge them. Just talk to them. Think of it na parang, okay, sige, pinapatawad na kita kasi ayoko nang bawasan or ayoko nang makulangan or ayoko nang madelay pa yung blessings na dapat na makuha ko. Do it for yourself, not for the other person. Okay? So that's it for your reading, pile number 1. Thank you so much for staying with me, and I hope to see you on your next reading. Bye! Hey there, pal number 2. Thank you so much for being here. So if you chose itong Synesthesia Tarot natin, this is going to be a reading on what's happening or what's starting for you this month of October. So first we're going to get some astrology card just to check the energy. So Spirit, what's happening for pile number 2 this October? You have here Lilith. Okay. Huh. So, something that's asking you to endure. Then back of the deck, you have your Ceres, which is the Mother card. I have an inclination, but this could be a blessing na parang siguro probably you're giving up already. Tipong ayaw mo na. Kasi parang hindi naman siya nagbe-birth ng blessings for you. Hindi naman siya nagbibigay ng anything. Okay, so let's take this and this. Alright. So for your tea leaf, you have table, hard work ahead, and broken ring. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. Alright. Okay. So like I said, could be something financial. Could be something na parang akala mo, hindi na what's that? Aries. Okay. Sige. So, mukhang si Aries ang underlying mo. And Aries talks about not letting negative emotions come to you. Not letting negative emotions consume you. So, this could be about something, an endeavor, a business venture that you're trying to do. Could be about work, could be about business, anything that will provide you some stability na siguro hindi mo nakikita ngayon na parang may blessing siya. Yun lang agad yung nararamdaman ko dito sa mga sa mga cards ninyo. Pero let's try and pull your tarot first. So you have here the Hanged Man in reverse. I'm sorry, I just have to say, meron kasi akong particular quote na naaalala about this situation. Alam mo yung parang tipong it talks about stopping right a few moments before you get the blessing. So this is particularly your energy. So let me draw your cards first. So you have the Emperor upright. You have the Nine of Cups. You have the Six of Cups in reverse. You have the Knight of Cups. Puro cups Cups in 2 major arcana. With Lilith being here pa, which talks about pushing forward. It may have something to do with your emotional stability, your emotional bank, your commitment. To finish this journey where you're going into. Underneath, you have your Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so let's talk about your cards first. So with the Queen of Wands in reverse as your active energy, I think that right now you could be experiencing na parang nawawalan ka na ng hope, especially with the Wands energy here. And then you have your Ceres in reverse. And Ceres is actually the Mother card. So, Ceres talks about abundance, reaching a goal. Kumbaga, and with the Emperor being here, syempre this, if you're going to compare itong Ceres card to the major arcana, this would be your Empress. And then you have here your Emperor. Right now kasi, nandun ka sa sitwasyon na siguro, etong bagay na inaayos mo, it could be about your job, it could be about a relationship, it could be anything, for as long as it's something that right now is very impactful sa buhay mo. If you're a highly emotional person, which I think that most of you are, especially with all of your cups here, and with your wands here, na parang highly emotional, highly passionate person, it could be na nandun ka sa sitwasyon ngayon na parang ayaw mo na, parang gusto mo na lang i-give up. If you are in a relationship, probably you are having some trouble with your partner, na tipong hindi kayo magkaintindihan on expectations. You expect something different from what they are able to give as of this current moment. With Aries here, this just talks about negative emotions plaguing you. Kumbaga, parang nagkakaroon ka na ng mga negative thoughts, with the Queen of Wands in reverse and then Aries here, nagkakaroon ka na ng mga negative thoughts on the sustainability and probably kung ano yung future mo sa relationship na to. Which is why nandito ka na parang medyo nagugulo, broken ring. I think that for most of you, this talks of a relationship. If nandun kayo sa sitwasyon ng relasyon ninyo ngayon, na medyo naguguluhan ka kung dapat mo bang ituloy yung relationship na to, ang sinasabi kasi ng mga cards mo dito is to endure. Yung Lilith card kasi, ang ibig sabihin kasi niyan is parang alam mo yun, just push forward, don't back down. And sometimes, hindi lang naman, kumbaga parang hindi lang naman strength or hindi lang naman yung fortitude yung kailangan ng isang sitwasyon o isang pagkakataon para maging positive siya. With the Hangman being here and the Emperor card, I think na if you were in a situation where you don't think you can trust your partner or you don't think that you're moving or the relationship is progressing, it's actually moving right now. The Hangman, whenever it's a prayer, talks of stagnancy, talks of an energy that is not moving, talks of things being the same way as they are. Pero the fact that this is in reverse and then you have the Emperor right after, which is the card of action being ruled by Aries and Mars, etong sitwasyon mo dito sa taong to, or itong sitwasyon ng relationship ninyo, or probably yung sitwasyon nitong partner mo, akala mo lang walang nagbabago, pero nagbabago na siya ngayon. Hindi mo lang siguro nakikita, kasi syempre, yung pagbabago naman, it's a stage. Hindi siya yung tipong bigla na lang didiretso na parang, as if walang nangyari, na parang 360 degree, or 180 degree turn, in 2 days. It takes time. Now, with the Nine of Cups being here, I think na parang what will happen starting this October, you will see changes on how you will be emotionally fulfilled by and with this person. With the Six of Cups being here in reverse, it's asking you not to look kung ano man yung mga nakaraan kasi may mga pagkukulang din naman yung tao. And probably I would tell you na hindi lang naman siguro siya yung may pagkukulang. Wala namang perfect na tao dito sa mundong to. Pero with the Knight of Cups here, there is something that will be offered you. There is something that will be given forward. There is something that is coming. Some blessing for the heart and some blessing to stabilize itong situation mo. This is a very particular energy, pile number 2, kasi yung sa inyo is all about emotion. This talks of your relationships and situationships. This talks of people around us na it has nothing to do with let's say, your finances or your work. Akala ko nga kanina parang baka sa trabaho to or baka yung, alam mo yun, parang nagkaroon ka lang ng problema or anything. Pero it's very clear right now that for a majority of you, if not all, this talks of your current relationship struggle. If wala kang relationship struggle right now and you think na parang everything is just perfect with any relationship in your life. It doesn't have to be yung relationship na yung boyfriend, girlfriend, or mag-asawa. It could be a platonic relationship or work relationship, but this talks about your relationship with someone. If hindi yun yung energy niyo right now, then I would pick a different pile kasi baka this pile is not for you. So, now, alam natin ngayong October, there will be changes that you will see. So, let's try and see kung ano ba yung mga changes na yun. How would you be able to identify and what exactly are the changes that are coming? So you have here the Five of Wands. You have the King of Pentacles. You have the Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Let's just move this para kasya silang lahat. And then, back of the deck, you have the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, so again, I think that parang right now, you are indeed confused. You're confused on what to do. You're confused on how to go about the situation. Makikinig ka pa ba? Go left, go right. Kasi nga, syempre, it's not all bad naman, yung relationship mo. Pero there is something that you're looking for sa partner mo na hindi niya maibigay or you thought hindi niya kayang ibigay. Now, how is this blessing going to manifest in your life starting this October? With the Five of Wands here and the King of Pentacles, it could be if you are married to this person or if you are already living with this person or if you already have shared responsibilities with the person, there could have been a lot of conflict regarding your finances, especially with the King of Pentacles being here. Normally, I don't take the Pentacles just as finances, although as a suit, they do refer to work or they do refer to finances. Pero this could also talk of stability. It could be na parang other than probably the person is not bringing into the table what they're supposed to give, especially if babae ka, tapos nag-expect ka sa partner mo na lalaki to provide you with, I don't know, with enough to keep the family going. So, nandoon yung nagkakaroon kayo ng argument. Five of Pentacles plus the King of Pentacles. Itong Five of Pentacles na to, if you add it to the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands plus the Ace of Wands is actually the Six of Wands, which talks of victory. So, kung titingnan mo kung ano ba yung magiging magsa-start for you and your partner starting this October, it's actually going to start triggering success in your story or in your love story or in your relationship, whatever it may be. So, going back, Five of Wands and King of Pentacles, you will notice a change in the stability in whatever this person is able to provide, kung ano man yung hinihingi mo sa kanya. Now, with the Two of Cups being here in reverse and the Ace of Wands upright, I think na parang while hindi mariresolve yung mga hindi ninyo pagkakaintindihan, the Two of Cups kasi talks of union. And the fact that this is in reverse followed by the Ace of Wands, this will, or starting October, this will re-trigger a passion dun sa relationship ninyo na parang medyo nanlamig na kasi siya. Which hindi nyo naman kayo masisi kasi nga, nagkaroon ng medyo problema hindi pagkakaunawa ng expectation setting. If this is a job, then probably ganun din. Yung naging sitwasyon, it could be na parang there was a disconnect on what is being expected versus what is being given kasi hindi kayo nag-uusap. Or probably kung na-communicate man, it's not as clear as how it's supposed to be. Alright? And with the Three of Pentacles here, the Three of Pentacles talks about the community, talks about collaboration, talks about doing things together for the better good. If this is about your job, if you are in a managerial role, if you had some issues with your team members, with your staff, or kahit hindi ka manager, just in general, sa trabaho ninyo, this is actually going to fix things. Starting this October, you will start to see a shift in how things are happening or in how the communication is going on your side of the party or on your side of the channel. Mariresolve yung mga hindi ninyo pagkakaunawaan, mas magkakaroon ng stable communication, stability on the foundation of your relationship. The people you choose will also choose you. And ang sinasabi lang sa'yo dito, though, with Lilith card again, and I go back to it, with Lilith and Aries, ituloy mo lang. Kumbaga, wag ka munang sumuko. Give them a chance. Do what you can. Try to re-engage. Try to put focus. Mag-usap kayo. And everything else. Parang pag binago to, parang biglang walang nangyari. And you will see na parang people get better if you give them the chance and if you give them the proper care. Ngayon kasi parang nagiging problema is, while siguro nagkaroon naman kayo ng pag-uusap on whatever relationship there is or this is, hindi kasi fully articulated kung ano ba yung level of expectation. Kaya kayo nagkakagulo ngayon. Kung partner mo to or asawa mo to, starting this October, you will see a shift in the dynamic, how they are doing things, how they are able to get funding probably, how they're able to bring food to the table, how they're able to be a more sustainable or more respectable or a more equal partner or a more equal teammate or a more equal boss. So, yun yung sinasabi ngayon sa'yo dito. Now, let's try and ask, and probably one of the things, okay, naiisip ko pa lang kasing itanong na ano ba yung kailangan mong iwasan para magtuloy-tuloy itong progression na to. Kasi this is a relationship. While something is given, something has to be taken away or something should be taken away in order to put balance. So, you have here the Page of Cups. Okay. So, let me draw one card more. Pero parang naiisip ko kasi alam ko na kung ano eh. And the Hierophant in reverse. Alright. Back of the deck, you have here the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. So, number one, ano ba kailangan mong iwasan? Trying to manipulate the situation. That's the first thing. Trying to not acknowledge or trying to not be honest that you had also, or you also have most likely played a part on the failure of this relationship, whether it be a love relationship or whatever relationship. Ano ba kailangan mong iwasan? Pursuing other opportunities, other people, other instances. If this is a job situation, wag ka munang lumipat. If this is a relationship situation, wag mo munang ipagpalit. Kasi with the Hierophant being here, it's an indication na ang kailangan mo din, isa pang kailangan mong iwasan for all of these things to start this October, and it will start for you in October. Do not hinder yourself from learning or taking the experience from this situation. Meron kasi minsan tendency ang tao, and probably this is something that is for you too, especially with the Page of Swords here being purple, and then the swords being purple, and Lilith being purple here. Meron kasi tayong tendency na parang ayaw nating i-acknowledge yung mga pagkakamali natin, and instead, tinatakbuhan na lang natin. If it's a job that's difficult, you just move jobs. If it's a relationship that's difficult, you just, break up and move on. If it's a marriage, then you separate and then, you just move on with your married lives. Yun yung sinasabing iwasan mo. Acknowledge that you also had a part in the failure or in the troubles that you're experiencing right now. And apart from that, do not entertain muna or do not pursue something else other than what you currently have. Let it or let things fall into place first. And then again, if it doesn't, although it's very unlikely that it won't, kasi super clear sa cards ninyo yung indication na this situation is getting better. Kung pera ang problema ninyo, maaayos yan. Kung pag-uusap at communication ang problema ninyo, maaayos yan. Kung intimacy yung problema ninyo, maaayos yan. If it's a work dynamic or a team dynamic na problema ninyo, maaayos yan. Pero wag ka munang bumitaw. Things are moving. Yung conflict na yon, it will be resolved. But it will only be resolved if you decide to stay where you are right now and work with the person, not work against them. Okay? So, as I was lifting the cards, the video supposedly have ended, pero again, biglang naiwan tong 10 of Wands in reverse. So, and this is a particular advice, which is why I tried to refilm, or I am refilming right now this part. The 10 of Wands being here, this is just saying na parang wag mong i-take na itong mga nangyayaring to ay pabigat sa'yo. That's a very particular message, ha. Wag mong isipin na parang, ano ba to, parang nahihirapan ka lang. If it's a job, difficult team members, difficult boss, na parang, ano ba to, parang pabigat lang, gusto ko na lang mag-move on. No. Don't think of it that way, because the fact that the Hierophant is in here in reverse and then the 10 of Wands here is in reverse, you also have to learn something. You also have to understand that these things that you are learning or these things that you are experiencing, hindi siya pabigat sa'yo, quote unquote. Hindi siya pabigat, but rather lessons that will make you a better person than what you are now. If you're a boss, it will make you a better leader. If you are a partner, it will make you a better partner in life. If you are a wife, it will make you a better wife, a mother, whatsoever. It will make you a better version of yourself. So, hindi siya pabigat, hindi siya burden. It is something that is being forced on you because it is something that you didn't want to learn before. Okay? So that is a very particular additional message, and I'm sorry to keep you, but yes, that will be the end of your reading, and I hope to see you on your next video. Okay? Hey there, pal number 3. Thank you so much for being here. So if you chose etong Linestrider Tarot natin, this is going to be your reading on what's happening or what's starting for you this October. So before anything else, let us just draw an astrology card for you just to check the energy. We're going to get some advice or some better view. So you have here the 7th house. Sorry about the noise. Okay. And then back of the deck, you have here your waning crescent moon. Just put it here para kita ninyo. Ayan. Okay. And then let's just draw some tea leaves. Binabag ko na lang siya kasi. Okay. So, one, and I think this one wants to go too. Ayan. So, you have here dog, protection from a powerful friend. Another pile got this. So, and the fact that you have here the 7th house, which talks of evaluating relationships, boundaries, you may want to check pile 1. Or if you were drawn to pile number 1, then probably it could be a similar energy. So you have here ear, which is good news. And you have here wall, which is misunderstanding. Alright. So, again, This can talk about a situation with someone, especially with 7th house here, friend, and then good news and misunderstanding. The waning crescent moon, the talks of, taking some rest, withdrawing from something, kasi parang right now, you have to let things be. Kumbaga parang only time will tell, ganun yung situation, or ganun yung energy ninyo agad regarding the situation. But let's draw your cards first, just so I see if it's really about relationships. Kasi there is something na parang you have to wait on eh. Something na parang you will hear about, pero kumbaga parang there's no point worrying. Kasi, it's gonna come if it's gonna come. You have your Temperance in reverse, so Sagittarius energy. You have here the Queen of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Empress. Okay, so this is very similar to the energy of pile number 1. And then you have here the 6 of Pentacles. Most of the cards that I'm drawing for this pile, it's actually a card that I also drew for pile number 1. So again, I cannot emphasize it enough. If you were drawn to this pile, then do check pile number 1 too. Okay, so let's talk about what's happening for you this October. So, pile number 3, you could have been in a situation where nagkaroon ka ng problema with someone close to you, someone in your life, again with dog here, and then misunderstanding. It could be na parang you fell apart with someone. Could be na nagkaroon kayo ng pagtatalo, nagkaroon kayo ng diskusyon, nagkaroon kayo ng hindi magandang sitwasyon sa inyong dalawa. Pero with the waning crescent moon here, this is a clear advice na wala ka na magagawa sa current situation ninyo. Kung nag-argue man kayo, kung nag-away man kayo, wala kang magagawa ngayon sa sitwasyon ninyo other than let things be. If this person, which I think this person has done bad sa inyo with this misunderstanding here, it could be na inilaglag kayo nito, especially with the wall here. This looks to me like parang wall of China, and this is a very high wall, which was actually made to protect the borderline or the country from, if I'm not mistaken, Mongolians, diba? So it could be na nagkaroon kayo ng hindi pagkakaunawan nitong taong ito regarding sa probably setting of expectations inyo, or for some reason I'm thinking it has something to do with money. Yeah, with money and expectations. But that's a very particular message, ha. Pile number 3. With the 7th house being here, the 7th house talks about evaluating our behaviors, checking where we are right now, or checking how we are, checking how we do things, setting clear-cut boundaries, expanding expanding your social circle. It could be kasi na parang for you in particular, you don't really have a lot of friends, or it could be na parang itong person na to, you're very, not really dependent, but you're very close to, you're very inclined to, kaya nangyari itong disagreement ninyong to, or itong misunderstanding ninyong to. With the 7 of Wands being here, the Ace of Cups, and the Empress, the situation is already or will change starting this October. The 7 of Wands is Lord of Valor card, which talks of enduring something difficult. If someone, again, for some reason, I see here the fox, and diba? The fox has been noted as someone that is cunning, or something that is cunning, something na parang medyo may tendency to lie and manloko. So, you are being advised, or at least starting this October, you will be stepping or walking away from this person. And for some reason, I'm seeing here Capricorn energy. And Capricorn is a very restrictive energy. It's sort of like the dad of the cards, being ruled by Saturn. And for you in particular, this is an advice na kung lumapit ulit sa'yo tong taong to, yan mo lang. Indulge them. Hindi mo naman kailangang awayin. Pero move on from them. You need to expand your social circle with the 7 of Cups being here. There is nothing that you can do at this point to save this person. This person has already done you, hasn't done you justice. Siguro nilokan ka nito about a relationship, about money, about whatever. Wala ka nang magagawa para ayusin to ngayon. What you can do right now, though, is to let things pass and just move on. With the Ace of Cups being here and the Empress card, the Ace of Cups talks of something new in your life. If this is a failure of a relationship, then something else is coming for you starting this October. Something that will fulfill your heart. It's not necessarily or doesn't have to necessarily involve this person. It could be a totally different thing. And with the Empress card being here, the Empress is the card of birthing, the card of new opportunities. And the fact na kasunod niya tong Ace of Cups, this is something that will be fulfilling for you, something that you will learn to love, something that will make you love life again. With the Six of Pentacles being here kasi, the Six of Pentacles talks about reciprocity. And this just parang gives me an indication where I think now with this person who you had or are having conflict with, hayaan nyo lang sila. Give them what they deserve. If humingi sila ng tulong sa inyo, fine. Talk to them, indulge them, kausapin ninyo. Kung humingi ng tulong, sige, tulungan mo. Pero never ever bare your heart again and never give them too much than what they deserve. Tandaan ninyo, kailangan, kung mapaso man kayo ulit, hindi kasing sakit ng una. Best if hindi ka na mapaso ulit, diba? But again, people, sometimes, they learn the hard way. Now, with Temperance being here and the Queen of Pentacles, which is why nasabi ko sa inyo kanina, this could have had something to do with money. Kasi with the Temperance card being here in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles, I think that this person used the level of relationship that they have with you to betray you or to lie to you or to do something which caused you this misunderstanding. Now, let's try and draw some more cards and see ano ba tong blessing na magsa-start sa'yo this October? What's basically this Ace of Cups and this Empress card doing here? Ano bang blessing yun for you? So you have here the Queen of Cups in reverse. The King of Wands upright. The Nine of Wands. Okay. The Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Wheel of Fortune as your last card. Okay. Underneath, you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So right now, kasi parang probably, since you don't know what to do, probably natulero ka, especially with the Seven of Wands being here. You could have been placed in a very bad situation right now, or currently, or fairly recently, baka nahirapan ka talaga in, in recovering. It could be na parang talaga na-stress yung emosyon mo. Pero with the Knight of Cups being here in reverse, you are being a little reckless right now. Pile number 3. So you have to be careful. Huwag kang masyadong mainit, huwag kang patumpik, huwag kang padalos-dalos pala ng mga actions na gagawin mo. Understood na merong problema ngayon yung relationship mo with this person. There could have been some misunderstanding, pero with good news here, and then Wheel of Fortune coming here underneath the Empress, this is a clear indication na something good or a blessing is coming to you. If it's in the form of a new job, money which you didn't expect to receive, new relationships to replace this very bad relationship, a new friend that will, parang make you feel how good it is to have someone you can trust. With the Queen of Cups being here and the King of Wands, you will be shifting from a very emotional state na parang person lashing out, nagmamadali, padalos-dalos ng relasyon or ng sitwasyon. With the Queen of Cups being here in reverse, followed by the King of Cups, you will be given or you will start to feel better in the sense that you will try to gain back your power. Kung na-derail ka man itong mga nakaraang buwan, na-depress ka, nalungkot ka, napagod ka, naubusan ka ng pera, parang ayaw mo na lang, gusto mo na lang tumambling, ngayon things will fall into place. For some of you, I think na parang this could be or this could have had something to do with your job. Something na parang nagkaroon ka ng problema sa opisina kasi merong chismosang kung ano-anong pinagkalat tungkol sa'yo. You will find back or you will find your power again and you will realize na parang no, hindi totoo yung sinabi niya. And people will find it out. Especially with the Nine of Wands being here, all you have to do is endure. It's very easy for people to walk away when things get uncomfortable. Pero right now, you're being told to chill and wait. Chill and wait. Yun yung goal for you for you this coming October. With the Knight of Cups here falling underneath the Ace of Cups, this is something new, a new relationship that will blossom. Whether it be platonic, romantic, or kung ano mang relasyon yan. Whatever it is that caused you to feel so little about yourself, whatever it is na parang nag-impact sa'yo na tipong parang hindi mo maintindihan, how could they have done this to me or how could this person have done it to me, paano niya akong nasaktan, etong mga sitwasyon mong to, this October magbabago. Especially with the Wheel of Fortune here. The Wheel of Fortune is the lucky card. It talks of things falling into place na parang sobrang swinerte ka lang na parang ano nangyari, parang ang ganda naman masyado nun. And the fact that this is your last card here, again, like I said earlier, with the Empress card, starting this October, you will start to see a shift in your finances, a shift in your relationship, a shift in your work situation. Parang binalasa ka bigla na dinalan ka ng swerte. I'm not trying to make you feel better, pile number 3. I just read what I am seeing. And especially with the Six of Pentacles here, this is actually a blessing that you deserve. Kasi pinaghirapan mo naman to. Kumbaga, yung emotional and goodwill bank mo, madami ka naman siguro talagang tinulungan, madami ka talagang ginawang kabutihan, kaya nga masakit para sa'yo itong nangyaring to eh. Kasi the person you thought who would protect you actually ended up causing the misunderstanding or this thing or this worry in your life. So let's just try and get some advice for you. So spirit advice for pile number 3 regarding this situation. Okay. Underneath you have the sun. Wow. So, well, ganito to. So you have your judgment, upright, justice, upright, and 2 of swords upright. Okay. So, with the sun card being here, and we are in the season of Leo. Especially ngayong August pa lang. Right now things are already starting to be better. Hindi mo siguro siya nakikita kasi after all, the sun just shines. Diba? You don't have to tell the sun to shine. It just shines when it wants to, or when it wants to show up when it's a little less cloudy. And this is actually an indication na parang right now your life is going to be a little less cloudy. With the Judgment card here and the Justice card, whatever fault or whatever negative thing, negative gossip, whatever, kung ano man yung nakataga sa'yo or nakasugat sa'yo or nakapagpahirap sa buhay mo nitong nakaraan, things will fall into place. This person in specific, this person will get what they deserve. That karma, sabi nga nila, karma's a bitch. So, hayaan nyo lang. Hayaan nyo na kung ano man yung mga ginawa nitong taong to or nila sa inyo, babalik to sa kanila. And with the 2 of Swords being here, you don't even have to choose. You don't even have to make anything or you don't even have to do anything. With just this card being here, whatever was taken from you will be replaced. And kung nangyari yun, please let me know. Kasi, yung card kasi ninyo ngayon, pile number 3, ito yung literal na card na parang bigla kang nakabawi. Kung ito ay pera ang pinag-awayan ninyo, kung ito ay yung relationship na tipong niloko ka at iniwan ka, na akala mo end of the world na tipong tapos na tapos ka na, etong mangyayari sa starting October, bigla kang makakabawi na parang hindi mo alam kung saan ba nanggaling yung swerte. Minsan kasi pag ginapitan ka talaga ng swerte, talagang hindi mo ma-explain kung paano mo siya tatapusin, paano mo siya i-manifest, paano mo i-explain sa sarili mo na parang, oh my gosh, ang swerte ko naman. Masasabi mo yun sa sarili mo starting this October, pile number 3. And natutuwa ako kasi parang sa sitwasyon mo na parang kang pinagtulungan parang wala kang nagawa, biglang nalaman mo lang, oh my gosh, may issue pala. 'Di ba? And with Judgment card being here, kung sino man yung mga, or if you were put in a very bad light, if you were, kumbaga parang judged, kung napunta ka dun sa point na tipong wala nang naniwala sa'yo, nahirapan ka na lang, etong sitwasyon na to, or starting this October, everything will turn into your favor, na parang sometimes na parang it's too good to be true na hindi mo na alam na, ano ba to? Baka mamaya biglang singilin ako, bigla namang maging malas na naman, or maging malungkot na naman. Pero for this instance, I'm telling you, pile number 3, be ready or brace yourself for all of the blessings that are coming to you. Kung ano man yung dumating sa yung blessing na to, which is actually, I think it's a very big thing kasi with the Wheel of Fortune here, Empress, Justice, Judgment, Temperance, very positive cards, which are major arcana cards. Just take the blessings and accept it. Know that you deserve it dahil dun sa mga pinagdaanan mo. But again, just a piece of advice with the waning crescent moon here, do not do anything. Just let things happen. Huwag kang maghigante, huwag kang mag-isip ng masama, pabayaan mo lang. Just move on with your life and allow the good things to catch up to you. So, that's it for reading pile number 3. Thank you so much for staying with me and I will see you on your next reading.